Yo, back at it again with another lyric breakdown. This time we're gonna do Wars and Rumors of Wars. I absolutely love reaction videos. And I was watching reaction videos all over YouTube on this joint, and I say about 70% of those joints were pretty accurate, but I'm gonna give it to y'all straight from the horse's mouth so y'all can understand some of the nuances and meanings that weren't covered. Right off the bat, it's called Wars and Rumors of Wars. There's a Bible verse in Matthew that says, you will see wars and rumors of wars, but it's basically telling you not to worry, for that's the sign that, he's on his way, and, if we believe in him, then we don't have nothing to worry about. That's speaking on the end times of the world, but I think also, I titled it that looking at rap right now, right? In the midst of me writing this, Drake and Kendrick were dropping, diss tracks back and forth. I think other people have been like chiming in. This is not the first time Kendrick has solicited this type of response from people because of what he's doing. And it kind of put that feeling in hip hop. I think there's a lot of there are big companies, streaming DSPs, who are firing whole departments. Labels aren't making money the way that they used to. It kind of seems like an end times in hip hop. People are talking about hip hop being dead. I don't subscribe to that, but I felt like the title fit perfectly with the biblical allegory as well. So with that being said, we're gonna get straight into it. They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. That's an allude to Gil Scott-Heron. I did a whole project called Pieces of a Man, being inspired by him, and that's one of his most famous quotes, I would say, that the revolution will not be televised. And it's just to say that the fight back, against this oppression, against these systems that have us needing a revolution in the first place, they're not going to put it front and center so that everybody can see it and then be inspired by it. It will not be televised. So much so that you would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and niggas translucent. See-through. Translucent is just a certain amount of see-through. And when you shine a light also being a double for the truth. When you tell the truth, niggas become see-through. You shine a light and niggas translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. Right off the bat, if you don't know, Cam Newton, who used to play for the Carolina Panthers in the NFL, he's got he's become more of a media person now, and on Instagram he types in like wingdings or like this crazy font. We're also going with just the idea of like type crazy, type foolish, type the slang of like using type before whatever descriptive words you say. So type crazy, no Cam Newton. These niggas ain't Panthers. These niggas ain't white hoods like Klan movements. And there's a lot to unpack there. So these niggas ain't Panthers is a double for when Cam Newton was a Carolina Panther. But I'm also saying on the back of it wouldn't be televised, there ain't no revolution, speaking on a certain amount of black power, right? Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These niggas ain't Panthers. These niggas is in white hoods like Klan movements. White hoods like the Klan, white neighborhoods like the Klan, and then the idea that niggas number one fans be white, young white men. And so all of that is the breakdown of like, man, these niggas ain't helping the community. These niggas ain't preaching the right thing. These niggas ain't giving you the right messages. These niggas ain't fighting a good fight. They're making microwavable music that's being consumed by a mostly white audience. These niggas ain't Panthers. These niggas ain't white hoods like Klan movements. We seeing tap dancers. Again, alluding to like cooning. You know what I'm saying? It's a little soft shoot. Keep seeing crossovers. These niggas ain't hooping. Crossovers from different genres of rap to music. I hate when niggas come into rap and then start making other music and acting like rap ain't give them the platform, and rap ain't shit, and rap's not a high level creative output or medium. Like, keep seeing crossovers. These niggas ain't hooping. Glossed over, nigga. We see it. I'm talking about us. We get glossed over. Mick Jenkins and people like me. We get glossed over, but we see it. And we ain't tripping. Glossed over, nigga, we see it. No fly list. Niggas ain't tripping. We ain't tripping. We ain't got no reason to trip. I'm in the cut. I know y'all can't see me the way I'd like to be seen. I'm in the cut. Like a state trooper. In the cut like state troopers. Corpse flower. Late bloomer. I'm just now feeling like I'm getting to a point in this industry with my art where I have full autonomy, full mastery. I put in enough time, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm ready to bloom. And I've been in this for 10 years. I'm 5-6 projects in. Corpse flower. The corpse flower blooms like once every 15 years or something like that. It's not like an exact 15 years, but corpse flower, late bloomer. Niggas talking about the old ways. Okay, boomer. And that's for anything. You know, this shit is constantly changing. The industry's changing. Music is changing. People's understanding is changing. People's sensitivity is changing. At a certain point, how it used to be is just how it used to be, bro. You got to let that go. Things are rapidly changing. This music industry is rapidly changing. The way the music industry was 10 years ago ain't the way it is now. And so it's just, you know, that's not just a knock at old niggas. Niggas talking about the old ways. Okay, boomer. Slime put up in the old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Slime is my DJ. My DJ is actually Green Slime. Slime put up in the old school. He basically collects cars. Nigga got a fucking Chevelle 72, I think. They got a damn 6'4" Impala. They got trucks. You know, so Slime collects cars. He actually got me from, I was going to buy a Beamer when I got my first little money. And this nigga convinced me to get an old school because it'd appreciate in value rather than depreciate and cost me as much money as a Beamer be costing niggas on maintenance and shit. So Slime put up in an old school, crooked letter with the Vogue shoes is a SS. People were losing their minds with this. A SS is not a specific car, it's just a super sport. There's a couple different versions of cars that can be super sport. In this situation, it's a 72 Chevelle super sport. Slime put up in an old school, crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. Vogues is a type of rim or tire, I believe, from like early 2000s, late 2000s, where it was just popular. You know what I'm saying? The same way Forgiatos is popular right now. You know what I'm saying? Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter, keeping the SS going. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. He's a DJ. He's a producer. Slime put up in the old school. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. Now we getting off into the freaky wordplay that I like to do. Keep the heat. We some peacemakers. Go debate Buddha. You feel me? Like keep a beat like a pacemaker. A pacemaker is that the right side? Yeah, that's the right side. Is a little device that regulates or monitors your heartbeat. And then we keep the heat. Really, I'm just talking about the fire, you know, what our ability, our rapping ability, but it also sounds like we keep the heat like a piece, right? Like a gun. So then that's where the wordplay comes back in. We some peacemakers. Since I'm not talking about a gun, since I'm talking about my rapping ability, my art, you know, it's like, oh no, keep the heat. We some peacemakers. And then if you have a problem with that or a misunderstanding with that, go debate Buddha. Like, I'm not really finna argue with you about it. You know what I'm saying? Placeholders out here claiming ruler, we going yard. Keep the heat, we some peacemakers, go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler, we going yard. That's how that hits. That's you know, it was a shot at Joey, you know what I'm saying? But it also is just like, again, this is a State of the Union about what's happening. There's a lot of niggas claiming ruler. It's a lot of young niggas, especially, not especially, but also like super entitled when it comes to hip hop, when it comes to rap. You know what I'm saying? First of all, everybody think they can do this shit. Then niggas get in and do this shit, get a little popularity, have a little hit, go viral, and now think they deserve all of this, all of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, now niggas start saying, I'm the king of this. I'm the king of this, or I did this first, or I brought this. When I did this, niggas start following. Placeholders out here claiming ruler. We going yard. A ruler is a foot. A yardstick is 3 feet. Like, we doing 3 times as much as y'all. We going 3 times as deep as y'all. You know what I'm saying? You claiming ruler, we going yard. Ferris Bueller got no regard for the new school. I'm so appalled. So at that same behavior, you know, we Ferris Bueller's day off. He left school in the movie. I got no regard for the new school. Not for the new shit I'm hearing. Not for the entitlement that I was just talking about. I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher Prices or the tissue paper. No, it's going to dissolve. What do niggas like to do when they can't win the argument? Tell you how much money they got. When niggas can't win the argument, they say, well, I got more money than you. When it came to this rap beef, the state of the niggas will tell me, oh, I'm tweeting about it and shit. Oh, you ain't, why are you talking? Get your followers up. Get your numbers up. You ain't even got enough numbers to comment on it. What the fuck are you talking about? This is what I do. This is my life. I've been doing this for 10 years. Don't come at me with the Fisher Prices or the tissue paper. Niggas like to talk, oh, I got this money, you don't have this much money. These are childish responses. It has nothing to do with what we actually talking about. Niggas love losing an argument and then talking about how much money they got. What the fuck that got to do with the argument? Nothing. Don't come at me with the Fisher Prices or the tissue paper. No, it's going to dissolve. On the fringe, I could never come in under par. I'm over golf. You know, I'm on the fringe. Niggas say I'm been underrated for forever. Niggas say I don't get the credit. I'm on the outsides. I'm on the fringe. I could never come in under par. If you understand golf, it's the amount of strokes keep you under par. Well, if I'm on the fringe, if I'm constantly not being recognized, if I'm underestimated, the amount of strokes it takes me to get where I'm going, I could never come in under par. And then we extend that line, got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Y'all was having a tough time with this, but it's not both strokes. I'm saying 4 strokes. My understanding is in motocross, there's 2-stroke or 4-stroke engines on the bike. I could be wrong about this, but I'm assuming the 4-stroke gives you more power to get it out the mud or get out the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with like a sand trap, golfing. We extend that metaphor by got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Niggas got to learn to hold a loss. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't dip your bread. And so that's just... Niggas got to learn to hold a loss. You could say Drake. You could say anybody, though. I think I saw... Was it Mark Phillips? I think it was after Drake's suit included the reactors in the lawsuit. Mark Phillips, I saw him say, it was like you would take a worse L not knowing how to take a L. You would make the L worse not knowing how to take a L. Niggas got to learn how to hold the law. Hold that. That's yours. Just hold it. Deal with it. Niggas got to learn how to hold the laws. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. When you cook, when you're making a sauce, if you heat it too long or if you overcook it, the sauce will break, which separates the fat from the oils or the sauce from the fat or something like that. And it's called a broken sauce. It'll taste reminiscent of what you're trying to make, but it ain't gonna taste as good. It's not right. It's broken. Don't dip your bread. And so I could spot it. Niggas ain't real. Niggas ain't genuine. You're not looking at a bunch of genuine people as artists in hip hop. Not a bunch. You gotta know who those people are. And a lot of niggas is selling you an image, is selling you a facade. And these days, 10 years in, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't dip your bread, as if not to, but also don't spend your money with them. You know what I'm saying? And who would I be if I didn't let y'all know I was 6'5"? Don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. You know, when the series finale, show ain't coming back on no more. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Who paid y'all? Couldn't buy me. Niggas hyenas. This shit is an elephant graveyard. Got them knock me, nigga, not me. That one is deep. So first I dropped Elephant in the Room. And there's a lot of elephants in the room in hip hop that aren't being addressed, right? And if they're not being addressed, if they're not being acknowledged, eventually they die. And so that's how this hip hop, in my metaphor here, becomes an elephant graveyard, because there's so many elephants in the room about what's actually happening, about these terrible practices that I keep talking about, how niggas ain't making the money they supposed to. There's so many elephants in the room that just are allowed to be that they die. This shit is an elephant graveyard. Got him knock knee, you know. When Simba was there, he was scared. And then he had to act like he wasn't scared. Got him knock knee, nigga, not me. Fuck is you talking about lost sleep? And so that's the cold dig when he said that he was losing sleep over the dish or whatever. I know he also calls himself Young Simba. That just all ties up into that metaphor there. I ain't afraid. Nigga, not me. Fuck is you talking about lost sleep? Fuck with a nigga who don't rap got to tell me you niggas is lost sheep. And so, you know, that's another thing. Back to what I was saying is like, what the fuck would a nigga who don't rap got to tell me about rap or rap beef or what I should be doing to be more this or be more that or be you don't rap. You haven't dedicated 10 years of your life to this. You haven't dedicated 10,000 hours, 50,000 hours, 100,000 hours to this. Niggas is on Twitter telling me that I shouldn't comment on the beef because I ain't famous enough. Niggas is telling me I'm only commenting on the beef. I'm only commenting on the back and forth. Mind you, some of the most craziest shit that's happened in hip hop since I've been rapping, right? I'm only commenting on it because I want clout. What the fuck would a nigga who don't rap got to tell me about what I'm trying to do with rap? You don't rap. You niggas is lost sheep. You're a fan. You're a sheep. These niggas is off Xans. You're asleep. You're asleep. I give them more bars. They'll need an autopsy. Niggas call Xans, pills, bars. I'm rapping. I'm giving them bars. These niggas is off Xans. I give them more bars. We'll need an autopsy. And if you need it in bulk, I'm Costco. It's Costco and stores like that sell everything in bulk. Got it jumping. These niggas is not flea. Fleas they jump. That's like a primary mode of transportation. Actually, it's funny if you cap how high they can jump for, I think, a day. You take that cap off, they won't ever jump higher than that again. That's neither here nor there. But got it jumping. These niggas is not flea. Fuck is you talking about top 3? They try to tell me it's nachos, a bodega the way that I chop cheese. Those same niggas fuck with a nigga who don't rap. Got to tell me. Those same niggas that tell me I'm not top 3. That's not mine. I don't even get to claim that. All right, niggas will tell me, who the fuck is you? How many followers you got? I don't even get to claim. Niggas will tell me it's nachos, a bodega the way that I chop cheese. Secondhand niggas can't clock me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hearing that. The shit that I'm talking is hours. It takes time to get where I'm talking. It takes time to learn what I'm talking. The shit that I'm talking is hours. It's impactful. No 15 minutes could ever just stop me at all. I know where I'm getting my power from God. Truthfully, I don't really deal in the probablys. It's just not a maybe. It's not, I'm not worried about it. I have the Lord on my side. Godspeed, my nigga.